Good. In last class of this class 9, I had explained about the some causes that proved to be instrumental in outbreak of the French Revolution. Social reason was there, political reason is also that work a lot, because politically, as France was under Louis XVI, from Louis system, and there was dominance of well-off section of society in administration, army, economy, and of course agriculture. Two upper sections, and you can say the states of clergy and nobility has full dominance over the society, and the commons were bounded to pay taxes only. They were carrying the burden of useful people. An entire system of monarch was arranged in such a way that there was no way for the common people. They had to be discriminated by them. Here, the political situation was that all the powers of the French kingdom was vested in one hand, that was under the monarch Louis XVI, and the Louis, you can say the previous Louis also, before Louis XVI. All legislative power, executive as well as judiciary was carried on and utilized by the king. Our people's role was only that they had to follow and act as per the will and wish of the monarch. Of course, when in need, they had to discuss the issues raised by the king, and for the same they had a provision of the States General, whose all delegates and representatives were nominated by the king itself, and their numbers was 300 delegates from clergy, 300 delegates were from nobility, and 600 delegates from the common people. However, common people had two categories, as I have discussed earlier. So, politically, depressive, whenever an issue was raised in the States General, there was a voting system. It was not an individual as happened in democracy. Nowadays, we are enjoying one person, one vote and one value. That is called UAF, means Uniform Adult Franchising. But it was not so those days. Each state will have one vote, means one vote for the clergy, one vote for the nobility, and similarly one vote for the commons. However, number of the common delegates were doubled. This was a particular discriminating trick by the monarchs. because upper two sections of the society, the states of the society, were privileged by the system of the king. So they were absolutely yes. However, when we collectively see the 300 nobility were equal to the 600 delegates of the third state. So both of them you can here. But right to vote was only one. One vote to third state, one vote to the second state, and one vote to the clergy. Two people always use their vote in favor of the king because they were the bona fide people by the system of the monarch. And in this way, the common people has to lose because they had only one vote, and in opposition of them, they have two votes there. Therefore, it was a discrimination and was not working in favor of the common people. Thereafter, we can just say the political situation in France was not so good and balancing the power. So many economic reasons to be instrumental in out revolution. Let us see. The and their family affairs and luxurious. A and up to for king's family. A band of servants right from the awakening to going to bed in the night were carried on by a set of servants. To luxurious lifestyle and was arch enemy of each other. And when France got an opportunity, declined the prestige of Britain, when 30 colonies of Britain in America, got freedom, then France get settled on the French treasury. So French treasury got empty. Other thing, France was fighting at several bar front. So military expenses has gone high, and civic facilities and you say the civic welfare was at the corner, got its corner, and there was no one to look after the civic welfare. For the luxurious affairs of the state, tax people second class, but it was not enough. The loan from the market, which had to be repaid by an interest rate of 5% per annum. This was another burden on French government. And total loan amount gone up to 1 billion livre. Livre was the currency of France. we can understand income was getting slashed down and expenses were going up. So there was imbalance and the affair of deficit financing was there. And in the budget of France, the king arranged a particular field of expense as interest payment. So control of the administration and the affair of the state was going out of control from the hands of the king. Wow. All right. Start. Apart from above condition, to adjust themselves. But unfortunately, middle merchants and traders and well-off section of the society had given to the which has gone up to 2 million livre per year. Now, interest will be 5% to 10% post. They told, okay,